Church people, you've got to wake up. You can't sit around and talk about the same old stuff over and over. It's a non-free project. And you know what? Just when, I'm telling you, your kids aren't safe nowadays when it comes to watching that television. And why do I say that? You know, I allow my kids to watch some TV, and I'm very cognizant of what they watch. And they have some TV time, and as I may be at home working, and then they're sitting there watching a little TV, and I'll make sure that whatever they're watching, it has something to do with education. But then there are times when it's like, okay, here's something just a little fun. And so one of the shows that they will watch from time to time is on PBS. Now, in watching PBS shows, they're nice and they're good, and they have a lot of good shows for kids to watch in terms of educational stuff. Now, here's the thing that gets me with PBS, and what I have noticed over the years is that they have evolved and changed into a more liberal mindset in terms of even the commercials. So they have these little commercials that they play during in between the shows, and they're talking about community and all of these kinds of things. And one of the things that I noticed at one point is that they had one of the little commercials with the big-headed, cartoons, and they were talking about community and different types of families. They quickly showed a family with a man and man, with the same-sex couple, and they had a little kid. When I saw it, I was like, would you look at that? And then one day, so now my wife just sent me this right here. And what's going on now is that show Arthur that is on PBSKids, the character, Mr. Ratburn, their teacher, is coming out as gay. He's marrying his partner. And so this goes back to the whole thing is that what I've been saying for years, your kids are being indoctrinated and no one's saying a thing. Well, I'm not saying no one, but the church is asleep. The church is absolutely asleep. And not everybody, not all churches, but some, like the black church, because I'm like, what is going on? Does not anybody notice what's happening? Your children are being indoctrinated with same-sex relationships, lesbianism, transgenderism, and they have talked about how transgenderism has jumped over 200% since over the past couple of years, and even more so. And what really started is when, I'm telling you, when Barack Obama said what he said when it came to homosexuality and same-sex relationships on that show with Robin Roberts. Nothing has been the same when it comes to homosexuality in America. So America has been homosexualized, and now our kids are being sexualized to believe a lie, and it's being taught in the schools, it's being taught in curriculums, it's being taught in these places of higher learning. And here we are as a church body, and we still see foolishness going on, and there are bigger things to worry about than whether or not Donald Trump tweeted something crazy that morning. I really don't understand that. We have got to get it together when it comes to this. Your children's lives are at stake. I mean, you see people like Dwayne Wade allowing his son to go to some gay pride. You see these children being used by converts to push transgenderism. And you see in the shows like I Am Jazz, where kids are actually undergoing surgeries to change their body parts. I mean, this stuff is real. It's real out here. Drag queens reading to your kids, and people are just celebrating it. This stuff is real. And demons have been released on this earth. Ever since that happened with Barack Obama, it's been even more so. And I'm saying him, but what I'm saying is that he did his job when he came to that. Time put him on the cover as the first gay president. And that's what they did. And he did his job when it came to homosexuality and civil rights, protecting homosexuality and pushing it to the black community. And he did a very good job of it. So for that, you did the darn thing. But we've got to wake up, people. Church people, you've got to wake up. You can't sit around and talk about the same old stuff over and over. Black this, white that, racism and all that kind of stuff. But you've got to go out there and protect your children. Your children in these schools have been inundated and they've been indoctrinated. And some of them are going to fall for the okie doke and believe the lie. So, all right. So y'all wake up, man. This is James from Non Free Project. Remember, Jesus Christ is Lord. Train your children in the way of the Lord. And they may stray, they may stumble, but they will come back to it. And they will know the difference between right and wrong, righteousness and unrighteousness, holy versus unholy. All right? All right, this is James from I'm Free Project. Remember, Jesus Christ is Lord. Holla.